So you just got your first credit card. Awesome. Does it feel like free money? That little plastic card feels like it holds the power to buy that new gadget or a round of drinks for your friends. But what if I told you one of the biggest financial mistakes you could ever make is hiding in a super common habit most beginners fall for? A mistake that could cost you thousands and wreck your credit score for years. Before you tap that card again, you need to hear this. Getting your first credit card is a huge step. It can help you build credit, earn rewards, and cover you in an emergency. But let's be real, if you're not careful, it can also be a one-way ticket to a mountain of debt. The good news? All the most common and costly mistakes are totally avoidable, as long as you know what to look out for. Today, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest mistakes new cardholders make and giving you simple, clear ways to avoid them so you can start building a strong financial future, not a pile of bills. Mistake 1. Only making the minimum payment. Okay, the first and most dangerous mistake is only paying the minimum amount on your statement. Banks make that number look so small and harmless on purpose, but trust me, it's a trap. When you only pay the minimum, the rest of your balance gets hit with interest, and credit card interest is no joke. The average credit card APR can climb over 22%. Here's why that's a huge problem. If you have a $1,000 balance and just make those minimum payments, it could take you years and cost you hundreds or even thousands in extra interest to pay it all off. This is exactly how people get stuck in a debt cycle. They can't escape. The fix is simple, but it's critical. Always try to pay your statement balance in full every single month. If you can't swing the full amount, pay as much as you possibly can, way more than the minimum. This one habit will save you a fortune. Mistake 2, treating it like free money. This brings us to the next big blunder, treating your credit limit like a surprise bonus to your income. It's so easy to just swipe the card and think, I'll deal with it later. But that's the exact mindset that leads to overspending and living beyond your means. A credit card is not free money, it's a loan. And it's a very expensive loan if you don't pay it back immediately. The best way to dodge this bullet is to follow one simple rule. Treat your credit card like a debit card. Seriously, this might be the most important piece of advice in this whole video. Before you swipe, ask yourself, do I have the cash in my bank account right now to cover this? If the answer is no, don't buy it. This guarantees you only spend what you can actually afford. By the way, if you're finding this helpful and you're serious about getting your money right, do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps the video get out to more people who need to see this. Mistake 3, maxing out your credit limit. The next mistake I see all the time is using way too much of your available credit. This is called your credit utilization ratio, and it's a massive part of your credit score, making up about 30% of it. Lenders want to see that you can manage credit responsibly, not that you're desperate for every dollar you can get your hands on. Here's how it breaks down. If your card has a $1,000 limit and you've got a $900 balance, your utilization is at 90%. That's a huge red flag for lenders, and it will drag your credit score down. A high ratio makes you look like a risky borrower because it suggests you're over-relying on credit. The solution? Keep your credit utilization below 30% of your total limit. So on that $1,000 limit, you want to keep your balance under $300 at all times. Honestly, the lower, the better. If you pay your bill in full every month, your utilization will naturally stay low, but it's something you have to watch. Mistake 4, ignoring fees and picking the wrong card. Not all credit cards are the same, and picking the wrong one is a classic rookie move. Some cards are loaded with annual fees, foreign transaction fees, and reward programs that are too confusing to actually use. If you're paying a $95 annual fee for a fancy travel card, but you only take one trip a year, you're probably losing money. For your very first card, your best bet is almost always a card with no annual fee. Look for something simple, like a flat rate cashback card that gives you money back on your normal spending without complicated rules. There are tons of student cards and beginner-friendly cards designed for exactly this. Don't let flashy perks you won't ever use tempt you. Start simple. Build good habits, and you can always level up to a fancier card later on. Mistake 5. Not understanding how interest APR works. Finally, a lot of beginners get a card without really getting what a PR, or annual percentage rate, is. You might see a 0% intro APR offer and think it's a safety net. But that's just a temporary deal, usually for about 12 to 18 months. The mistake is carrying a balance past that intro period. The second it ends, the regular, much higher APR kicks in, and your balance can suddenly start growing like crazy with new interest charges. The fix here is to always read the fine print. Know the exact date your promotional period ends and have a plan to pay off the balance completely before that day comes. Seriously, set a reminder on your phone. Those 0% APR offers can be amazing tools if you use them for a big, planned purchase, but they turn into debt traps if you're not ready for them to expire. So just to recap the big mistakes: only paying the minimum, treating the card like free money, maxing out your credit limit, picking the wrong card, and not understanding how a PR works. Your first credit card is a powerful tool. Use it the right way, and it's your ticket to building an awesome credit score, which will save you thousands on future loans for a car or even a house. If you avoid these common traps, you're not just dodging debt, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of financial wins. If you want to learn more about building good credit from the ground up, check out my next video right here. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more financial tips. Thanks for watching.